Can I claim compensation if I'm partly to blame for the accident? Hi, my name's Nicholas Jervis from Loyalty Law, the non-practicing solicitor who tells you what your rights are. Now, if you've been injured in an accident and you're feeling it was partly or fully your fault, can you still make a claim for compensation? You might have serious injuries, you might not be able to work, so you might have severe losses, which could be causing you problems. So can you make a claim? Well, if you're thinking not, you may be wrong. Quite often you'll find that if you have sustained injuries, if the accident was partly your fault, you can still make a claim for compensation. So let's have a look at some of the common situations. Probably the most common one is you're pulling out of a side road, someone's coming along a main road and you have an accident, you cause a collision. Now, on the face of it, the person pulling out of the side road is at fault, but if the person on the main road was speeding, they too might be at fault. Another situation where this commonly occurs is if you're at roundabouts and someone pulls out when they shouldn't do in front of you, or you pull out in front of someone on a roundabout. Again, you have to look at the speed and all the other circumstances. The final really frequent one is someone not wearing a seatbelt. Well, you might not think they're responsible for the accident, but they are responsible for making their injury worse. In this situation, the only way to find out whether you can make a claim, even if you are partly to blame for an accident, is to get advice from a specialist solicitor. You might find that even if you're found to be 20%, 30% at fault, that you can still make a claim. As long as you're not fully responsible for the accident, you may still be able to claim compensation, and what will happen at the end is that your claim for compensation will be reduced by the amount of fault that is apportioned to you. So, for example, in the seatbelt situation, if you don't wear a seatbelt in an accident and you suffer more severe injuries because of that, normally your award will be reduced by 25%. So if you receive £10,000 as an overall award, you'll actually keep £7,500. It will be reduced for the amount that you were held to be at fault for. So you can still claim compensation if you're partly to blame for an accident. The important thing is to take really urgent action, because if the evidence needs to be fresh so the solicitor can review it and make sure they can do the best case possible for you. Now, for a full no obligation assessment, please give us a call now on 0800 142 2775. I've personally handpicked all of Loyalty Law solicitors to make sure you get the best service possible, you keep your compensation. Now call us urgently on 0800 142 2775 and let us help you.